Hello, coaches. It's Sanae here, recording in my car. Don't often do that. So how are you all doing? I hope you're having a great start to 2018. One thing I just really wanted to hop in here and talk about, it's like burning desire to discuss this particular issue, let's call it an issue, that is so vital for us as coaches to completely nail, to be successful, to be able to go out there and attract your ideal clients, to make money in your coaching business. So, this thing I want to talk about is vital to you if you're a coach in business. It's also the thing that I am the most passionate about because it's what I do. It's my particular zone of genius. And it's something that I think perhaps gets undermined, maybe undervalued, and the risk of undermining and undervaluing this particular thing is really the cause of so much of the angst that coaches experience in their business, the lack of clarity, the overwhelm, the kind of, the scrolling through Facebook and just feeling like you'll never get there, wherever there is for you. So, what am I talking about? The word is almost overused. I'm afraid to use it, but the word I'm talking about is your niche, your coaching niche. So, because this is my zone of genius, because this is what I am so passionate about, I'm going to talk to you about what a lot of other coaches who this isn't their zone of genius do. So a lot of business coaches might say, right, you need to get clear on your niche. Let me help you do that. What is it you love to do? What is it that other people approach you for? What is it that lights you up or that you love to talk about? And they're all really valid questions, it might help somebody go, right, okay, yeah, that fits, that kind of feels good, and then I can now move on. Now that I've got my niche nailed, I'll move on and get all the other bits of my business sorted, so that I can go out there and attract clients. And for me, that feels like just sacrilege, if you like, because let me talk to you about my perspective on what it means to really freaking nail your niche. Because, the process I take my clients through, we actually dive really deep. And when I think about your niche, what you do as a coach, it embodies so much. So it's about getting clear on who you are. So just before I go on, I just want to kind of preface that bit by saying, I believe, you don't choose your niche chooses you through your life experience. So it's about what is it that you do in your coaching business that you feel completely aligned with. So when I talk about diving deep in these clarity calls that I have with my clients who are searching for that missing piece in their business success, it's about diving deep, really connecting the dots of their journey, their life story. When you can connect the dots to your story and see how there are themes, there are patterns, there are points in your life where what happened at the time felt terrible, that, it felt like life was happening to you. And when you look back, you see these patterns and themes emerging, and that everything that happened for you, not to you. And it kind of, when you join those dots up, you realize that where you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. That your life story, your life's journey, the experiences you went through, the knowledge you've picked up, when you kind of put them all together and join them all up and connect them like the pieces of a jigsaw, suddenly you have this alignment with exactly what you do, exactly what you're passionate about. Why did you go through those experiences? It was so now you can help those people who are going through what you went through. And, you know, there's a lot of, there's a lot around alignment in your coaching business when you are feeling aligned. And this is something that when you have nailed your niche, and, you know, I almost don't want to say that because it's such a cliche, but when you have got that magical sweet spot nailed down, which is exactly what you do and why you do it, who you do it for, and why you are the most credible solution for your ideal client on account of your life's journey, that feels like the most perfect state of alignment. And what that alignment brings is this new energy, and it's the energy with which you show up and project and share your message and speak of your mission that is what will attract your ideal clients to you. It's like there's, you know, people have told me after these sessions that it's like they've had a rocket shoved up their ass, because suddenly the energy, the desire with which they want to go out there and share the message, you know, they want to run out into the street and say, this is what I do, and this is why I do it, and this is why it's so important that you listen to me, and all this energy kind of bubbles up. So that is the clarity piece, the alignment, why it's not just about, oh, now I can explain what I do. It's more of an internal shift for you as a coach. Because when you have that internal shift, as I've said, you know exactly what your passions and your purpose are, and you become unstoppable. So it's a shift in so many ways. You know, and I've had people who have come to me after a couple of years of being in business and have had this kind of clarity, these sessions with me. And, you know, one in particular, I'm thinking I can quote her exactly, where she said, after 2 years of kind of limping along in my business, suddenly nailing that alignment, she said, I felt like for the first time in 2 years, I slept soundly, because it was just this shift in knowing, an internal knowing, an internal certainty, confidence, conviction that, oh my God, I am totally meant for this. This is who I am. This is where I'm supposed to be. These are the people I was born to serve. And when you join the dots of your story right from when you were young, and you can see this is the kind of person I am, and this is why I got lost along my journey, why I am wearing all these old, or I was wearing all these old stories and beliefs that threw me off track. The reason you struggled is because you weren't doing what you were born to do, which is where you are today as a coach, helping other people, sharing this message that's in your heart. So when you can get clear on what is that message, what is it you were born to do, who is it you were born to serve, imagine the shift in energy. You know, if you're exhausted and you're overwhelmed and you're looking at all the other coaches out there and thinking, oh, I'm not there yet. Why can't I get what she's got? Or why can't I, you know, just sign a paying client, for crying out loud? What's wrong with me? And you start kind of getting hard on yourself. It's because you've not found that alignment with your niche, got that clarity piece in who you really are. Why does this feel so passionately and purposeful for you? If you can't explain that, then you're not in alignment. You've not really nailed your niche. So that's my kind of impromptu, no script, no notes, but I really wanted to put that out there, that nailing your niche isn't about answering 4 or 5 questions around what you should be doing because you're pretty good at it, or what you've spent a lifetime doing in your professional career, so this is what you should be doing now. It's about connecting to that message, that reason why you went through everything you went through. There was a reason. It was never for nothing. You didn't go through what you went through for nothing. It's now about converting all of that, turning your struggles into your greatest strength, and then communicating that out there with the passion and the clarity, so that your ideal clients can find you. They will sit up and listen. And by knowing who you serve and where they're at, exactly where their pains and frustrations are, and exactly what it is that they want and desire, then you can position yourself in front of them. So really nailing your niche isn't just like kind of that first little piece of the jigsaw that you need to lay down. It is the whole picture. Once you've got that down, you don't even need any of the other pieces. You just show up, share your message consistently. And then that's when momentum gathers and people start noticing, sitting up and listening and seeing you as the expert you are, because you have that clarity. So I hope you found that helpful. If you want to nail your niche, then please get in touch with me. I can help you with that. If you are struggling in your coaching business and you're thinking, I do know what my niche is, but I can't communicate my message. I haven't got that, that clarity around explaining what I do, then you need to get in touch. We can clear all of that, get crystal clear and shift your energy so that you can move forward in 2018 and have a business that is thriving. And that's what I want for you and for all of us coaches. Why? Because you deserve it. Because you've been through what you've been through, and now what I love about coaches is the fact that, we turn struggle into strength. We're not victims. We really want to harness everything we've been through for the benefit of others. And I think that is such a powerful thing. And not only that, the more coaches out there that are reaching their people means that we're transforming people's lives, creating a better world. So that's why I am so passionate about helping people get their message out there and reaching as many people as they possibly can for coaching. So, all right, guys, I'm going to leave you there. Lots of love. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.